welcome back to my channel. My name is Hart and welcome to week 2 of our beginner to moderate program. This workout is going to be slightly different to week 1 and we're starting to transition into a slightly different method of training. We're going to see some lower body moves, some cardio hit and floor moves. We're not going to include a lot of upper body exercises for this workout. We're going to do 35 seconds of work and 25 seconds of rest. That's the last week that we're going to be doing this, and then we're going to ramp up the intensity by going 40-20 split. This workout requires the use of a set of light dumbbells, and you can also incorporate a light resistance band. If you haven't already, please make sure that you do subscribe to this channel and hit that like button if you like this video by the end. We're going to get started on warm up in just 10 seconds, and we're going to start off with some high skips. Off we go.
I see something, it's coming up on the horizon. Oh, let me clear my head and get rid of the distractions. Oh, I was down when I saw you in the clouds. Out of phase, filled with doubt. I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught.
Stepping back. Slight calf stretch.
Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah. Delve into emotion. Leave us in this moment.
Into a squat. Try some toe reaches. See how far down you can get, and feel tension, raise back up.
You in the clouds, out of phase, filled with doubt. I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught my eye. Hey, nah. Please won't you come over? Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah.
Into a light skip.
Leave us in this moment.
Into some good mornings. Really stretch out those hamstrings.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright. Got no money, but
Step back and raise the arms up.
no harm. It's gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my
And switch.
kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright.
And back into toe reach.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright.
Stay down this one. Walk to one foot.
My charm, having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright.
And walk to the other side.
Honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright.
Middle, squat, and rest. So we're going to start with some bent over rows. So you can either grab some weights. If you've got a resistance band, you can use a resistance band. I'm going to use that for my first round. or you can use it without any equipment at all. We're going to place the band under our feet. If you're using weights, just make sure that the weights are down by your sides. We're going to pull up with the arms and lower back down.
You interrupt me and I interrupt you. A shame. When did we start losing and stop giving? I remember I gave it time, all of my time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it.
Drop the band. So next we're going to do an alternating high knee. Kick it out, bring it back in and to the floor. Repeat on the other side. Make sure that when you are hinging at the hip that we're not sinking into the other hip too much. So try and neutralise as much as possible. Off we go.
Wanna release it. Wanna release. Wanna release. Wanna release. Wanna release it. Do you remember when we carefully picked our words? So humble. Now it's like we don't care about what's coming out of our mouths. I'm sorry, I gave it time.
And rest. Nearly lost it on the last one. So next we're going to do a straight leg deadlift. So I'm going to show it with the use of weights. You can use no weights, you can use a resistance band. For the resistance band you want a similar format to the bent over row, but just make sure that the band is in front of your toes rather than at the side once you bring them up and round. So for the straight leg deadlift you hinge at the hips, lower down and raise back up. Off we go. Remember to hinge at the hips, so drive those hips back first and then lower down. So I'll show you from the side. So you drive from the hips first before initiating the move down.
So we jumped, falling fast. Said till we die, I'm gonna be there with you. So we jumped, side by side, unafraid of what we can.
So coming into a curtsey lunge, I'm just going to move my mat forward so I don't kick the back. So for the curtsey lunge, we want to come down, raise up to the side, and then repeat on the other. Off we go.
Something about the way you dress, baby, got me feeling like a mess, baby. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. I find the last time I can call you mine. Once more then I swear we are through. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it.
And rest. So next we're going to do a side shuffle and then a jumping jack at the end. So it looks something like this. You can ramp up the intensity on the side shuffle when you're ready. Side shuffle when you're ready. So go to one side. Off we go. You can also modify the jack. So depending on the way you go, the outside leg is the jack leg. Into the middle. Last we're going to do a 4-3-1 dumbbell squat. So go something like this. Lower down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, raise it up. Nice easy pattern. I'll count you in as much as I can. Just watch with my hands to count you in. Off we go.
More than us when we are through. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days. Don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. You can tell me when we're naked. We don't have time, so let's not waste it. Haven't kissed your lips for days. Don't remember how they taste. You can tell me when we're naked. Naked.
And rest. I have to keep that pattern in my head. So going back to the bent over row. This time I am going to use some weights just to show the differentiation. So with the weights, they come right in front of your knees but out to the side, just ever so slightly, still almost brushing the edge of your knees. And we're going to pull back, imagining that those shoulder bones have been brought together, and then lower back down. Off we go. Alternating high knees. Now just as a quick reminder, even though we're moving to the side, I'm not shifting all the weight into my hips, so I'm just using the side shift to get me into position. Up, kick, up, down, and then we switch over. Off we go. Go into that straight leg deadlift. Do you want to keep your feet just wider than the hip width apart? Off we go. Into that curtsey lunge next. Remember, the foot that is in front needs to be pointing forward. The one that comes behind, you have a slight angle diagonally. Off we go. Circuit, or standing circuit. Next we're going to do our side shuffle. into our jumping jacks. Remember, you can modify the jack or you can do a full jack with me. Off we go.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can't take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it.
So last we're going to that 4-3-1 squat. Two, one, off we go.
Oh, hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh, hey you, oh, hey you.
So thank you for joining me on the floor. The first move we're going to do is actually a preparation for a push-up. So we're going to do the push-up, but just the lowering portion. So I call it the plank drop. All we're going to do is start off in a high plank. You can have your feet in the air or you can have your toes on the floor. You lower down as slowly as you can. Push back and then restart.
Dance till it's way past late. Another cause that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
So don't stay down, come back up into that high plank position and place your toes underneath. But if you do your toes underneath, remember, it's going to be a slightly different position, or you can cross the feet behind you. We're going to do some shoulder taps. So because we're using only 3 points of contact, you may wish to lower those feet to the floor. Off we go.
You get everybody staring for days. All they see is just a young, pretty face. But I'm trying to get to know you much better.
Okay, come on to our backs. We're going to do alternating heel taps. So start off by raising your legs so that you've got a 90-degree angle at the knees. And then what we're going to do is lower one heel to the floor at a time. And if you can, both heels. Use your hands by your bum for support if you need, particularly with the bow. We'll just stick to single taps. So feet on the floor, about hip width apart. We're going to do our push through current crunches. So for this one, you're going to have your hands crossed over one another, and as you come up, you're going to try and push those arms through the gap in your legs. If this is too much, then stick to a simple crunch using the arms by the head. Off we go.
Inside, but I'm trying to get to know you much better. It don't matter how much time it takes. I just can't give up. Whoa, I just can't give up. Can't give up. I just can't give up. Oh, baby, I just can't give up. I just can't give up.
And rest. Coming back up for those plank drops, slash push-up preparation. So I was using my forearms to get back. Use whatever way is comfortable for you. So even if you have to roll out of a push-up once you're on the floor, if you have to try and roll over to sit up, whatever works for you, just to get your back into restart position. Okay, up we go.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Oh, stay in your high plank. We're going to do our shoulder taps next. You can even sit up, give your wrists a little bit of a rest. Three, two, one, off we go. Remember to press that lower back into the floor at all times. Off we go.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Feet just a little bit wider than hip width. Back for those push through crunches. We go. balances out with a lot of pressure from the shoulder taps and the push-up progression.
Come on, give me something. I know that
Go the other way.
Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we.
Create some tension on one hand,
You should leave with me.
the other.
The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young,
Shift to one
so
side.
let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire to
Into
me.
centre.
Desires,
One heel
getting
on top of the
tired.
other.
Baby,
Underneath.
take me higher.
See if you can create some tension in that knee.
Come on, give me something. I know that you
You
want.
must try and see if you can get that knee to that foot.
The night is young,
As much as
so
you can.
are we.
Obviously don't hurt yourself.
Maybe you should leave with me. The night is young, so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun.
Bring the leg behind you, 90-90.
This could be the
Back.
summer of our
Ever so
lives
slightly,
now.
really gonna stretch.
Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me,
Switch
baby,
over.
all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Love me right. If you love me right, yeah.
Okay,
If you
reverse
love
crab.
me right, yeah. This could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now,
down.
baby.
Heel
This
raise.
could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We
Side
can keep on
raise.
dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on
Each leg
dancing
in
all
the-
night. Give it to me, baby, all night.
Nice and tall.
Let's go.
Drop one arm behind. Centre. Switch.
Yeah.
And rest. So huge thank you for joining me in today's workout. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it the like as I always say. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and ring that notification bell. It keeps an eye out for all Monday, Wednesday and Friday workouts in our programme. I'll see you in another workout, but for me, it's bye for now.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance.